Swing on the stage! Oh! How are we gonna get out of this one, big brother? We're across the street by that tree. You cover me. When I get there, I'll hop you and I'll cover you. Ready? Go! Fun, man! Grab the money, Rick! Go!
Charlie, you're hurt bad. Somebody get the doc.
There were two of them. Sheriff, I recognized one of them. It was Dick Cantrell.
I'll need a few of you men for a posse. We're after Dick Cantrell and his brother Ray.
We'll be in Tascosa tomorrow night. We'll get a room, some good victuals, and some whiskey there.
Say, that sounds real good. Hey, how much did we get anyway?
Well, it was only about $150.
$150? You killed 3 men for $150?
It'd have been a heck of a lot more if we'd have gotten into that safe. What do you care about them people for anyways? They never cared about us. Now get some shut-eye.
Don't move, senor. Mi amigo has your compadre covered over there, too.
What the hell? Are you with the posse?
Posse? You outlaw, senor? Huh? What do you want it for?
We robbed the bank in Hereford.
Ay, caramba. Me too and the kid here, we robbed the bank in Amarillo. We headed for the border.
Well, maybe we ought to join up together.
Ladies, it looks like we have some new blood in town. Should go and see if they have any money.
I want the young'uns. I'm tired of these smelly old men with dinner in their beards.
Dinner?
I was doing this cowboy once with this really thick beard, and I swear to the heavens that he had something powerfully smelly in his beard.
Take it easy on the booze, kid. We gotta have a serious talk.
Don't order me around. You ain't my pa.
Now listen, we hardly got anything on that Hereford Bank heist. But I've been watching. The Cattlemen's Association, they got their own safe. Both the Adams and the Brown ranches visited it yesterday. They're the two biggest ranches. Their hands, they get paid the first of the month. Probably really good pickings. That safe must be just primed for the taking. We're going to hit them first thing in the morning.
And?
You wouldn't believe it, but there was a whole raw egg in there. It must have been a week old.
Hey, he ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, is he? Dynamite, boy. We use dynamite. The kid will wait outside with the horses in the alley. I'll blow the safe. Ray, watch the street. Dick will take care of anybody that comes into the office. Huh?
That sounds like a good plan.
Huh?
Well, go for it, dear. You deserve a break from these old farts. Oh, there's a young one over there. Why don't you go check him out?
Let's have a drink.
Hello, sugar. Looks like you're new in town. What brings you to our saloon today? Are you looking to get lucky? Because for the right price, you can have the time of your life.
How you doing today, Sheriff? Beer?
Yeah. I'll have a beer. Hey, Sam. I've always wondered. You're from Maine. How did you get down here to the West?
Got tired of the cold and too damn much snow. I joined up with the 13th Maine Regiment out of Augusta in December of '61. He took me to Boston, put me on a steamer to Ship's Island, Mississippi. Moved across Louisiana to Brownsville, Texas. Got hit in Brownsville in the invasion. That's why my left arm don't work too good. Army discharged me. I kicked around a little while, got some odd jobs, but I was a Yankee in Texas. I ended up here. Nobody cares who you are or anything about you.
Wow. I've always wondered about your arm.
Yeah, this town's getting pretty rough. I'm thinking about moving out Arizona way. But I gotta save up a little money for the travel, though.
Well, how's business? Looks pretty busy.
Yeah, it is pretty busy. Got some strangers that came in, not just the regulars. Looks like one of the young ones was interested in one of Diane's girls. I hope he's got the money to spend. They are a bit pricey.
Hey, this young guy back here, is he with that Mexican?
Think so.
I've got a poster about a young kid and a Mexican wanted for bank robbery and murder up in Amarillo. I think there's going to be a little trouble here. Should go get Chet.
Show me the money, honey. Because I ain't no cheap date. Honeydew will slip you the honey.
Diane, I need you to get that girl away from that young man. I think he's here with that Mexican. And they're wanted for bank robbery and murder. I sent Sam to go get Chet. Get her away from him with some excuse so he doesn't get suspicious.
Victoria, am I glad to see you?
Well, hey, Ted. Glad to see you too. What's going on?
Sheriff's got a gang of outlaws over in the saloon who need some backup.
How many's he got?
2 wanted men and 2 others that we ain't never seen before.
Did you hear that, boys?
Yep.
We just got invited to the sheriff's party. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Let's go.
Oh, Victoria.
Hey, Matt.
Joining the party?
Yep,
I think we got it covered.
I'd say so. But I don't think they're going to come easy.
All right, boys. Give it up peacefully. Sure, Sheriff. We don't want anybody getting hurt.
If you don't mind, Eric, I'd like to refer to my journal. I have it all written down.
Tell it all. I can pick what I feel my readers want to read about. Tell me about Elizabeth.
Well, the boss, he had this daughter, Elizabeth. When I was 15, she was 12. She started hanging around me and telling her girlfriends that she liked me. By the time I was 18, we had become much more than friends. In July 12th of 1840, we were married in the Methodist Church.
Got it.
Over the next few years, I built a cabin on some land owned by her father on the east side of the Merrimack River. This is a little personal, but we tried to have children, but something didn't go right. So we had to accept it and move on.
I'm sorry.
Life went on. Not much fanfare. An occasional barn dance or a buggy trip for a couple of days up to visit the great granite outcropping known as the Old Man of the Mountain, which is a big stone face on the side of the mountain made of granite, and it looks like the profile of an old man. Then in the spring of '48, we heard about this gold strike out in California. And I started to think maybe we need a change. Maybe we should think about this.
Someone get the doc! Matthew, you all right? How bad is it?
Oh, it's just a flesh wound. How's Pete?
He'll live. He got shot in the ribs. I hope he didn't break a couple of them.
Hi there. Thanks.
I'm not busting you out of here because I like you. I expect you guys to help me blow the safe at the Cattlemen's Association and get that payroll. Now, we're not going to wait around here for the sheriff to find his idiot deputy knocked out cold. Let's get out of here.
I'm up for that. Me too, amigo.
Grab your dumbbells and let's go.
The small village of Harker Creek is waking up. The mercantile is owned by retired Sheriff William Walker and his wife, Elizabeth.
A little more coffee for you?
A little more coffee, Miss Elizabeth. Gotta have my cowboy coffee in the morning. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Would you just put that on my tab?
Okay, we'll see you next week. God be with you.
Thank you.
Are you finished with the stock list, Bill?
I have, and it's a long one. I'm going to have to go pick up these supplies myself. Business has been good.
Yes, we are so blessed. Opening this business was definitely the right decision.
It was the right move, and I've got to make arrangements to pick up these supplies.
I'm going to miss you.
Me too, but the stage can't carry everything we need.
Well, they should put on more stagecoaches.
Yeah, well, we can't wait for that.
I'm so glad you didn't resent giving up the badge for an apron.
You know, I did it for you, hon, and I don't regret it. You know, I sent 14 men to their judgment day, and I still struggle with that. I'm so glad that we have a church and we have Reverend Baker, because he and I talk straight and honest, and he doesn't judge me. We talked about the move with our families, and the decision was made that we would move to California as soon as possible. I won't bother you with all the details, but we headed out to St. Joe, Missouri in October of '48. And April of '49, our wagon train set out for California, and by September, we were in San Francisco.
I love that town.
I wasted no time getting prospecting supplies, got a pack mule, supplies. We headed north to the Sierra Nevada mountains. I met up with an old timer, called himself Pecos Pete. Never did know another name for him. We struck up a friendship and he asked us to stay with him and work his claim. He must have been 75, 80 years old. Even he didn't know. During the next couple of years, we added on a room to his shelter and we panned for gold.
Find any?
We dug out a fair living and it was not a pleasant experience.
I've done a bit of digging myself.
Elizabeth kept the place as clean as she could and cooked the meals. Well, time went by, and in 1859, dry diggings became Placerville, California. Old Pete passed in the spring of '58 and left his possessions to me and Elizabeth. But it was time for something else.
Keep talking. This is interesting stuff for my paper.
Placerville had the nickname of Hangtown, and it was well-deserved. Nobody knew how many lynchings occurred or why, but the town was growing fast, and it needed law and order. So the town fathers put an ad in the local paper, and they advertised for town marshal. So I was just young enough and dumb enough to apply for the job, and I got it. And on January 1st of 1860, I became the first town marshal. Then the Civil War came along to California. Much to Elizabeth's dismay, I joined the California column. We marched 900 miles down to El Paso, Texas. Our job was to keep the Confederate Texans out of Arizona and New Mexico. And we had one small skirmish at Picacho Peak in Arizona.
I remember hearing about that. The only battle of the Civil War we had in Arizona.
That's right. We were a volunteer outfit, so I mustered out in 1864, and I got back to Placerville just in time for the stagecoach robbery that was committed by Rufus Ingram. He and his band of Confederate Rangers robbed the stage of $40,000. So I was part of the posse that went over to Santa Clara that eventually caught them over in Santa Clara County.
I actually did a story on that one.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, it says here that a reader's coming to town with newspapers from all over the country.
A reader?
Yeah, they pick up newspapers from places like New York, Philadelphia, Boston, and then they sell tickets. This paper only has local news, but this is a chance to see what's going on out east.
You going to this?
I might. You interested?
No, but it sounds like something you'd be interested in.
Well, tomorrow's going to be a long day. Maybe we ought to get some shut-eye.
I'm going to miss you.
I'll only be gone for a couple of days, and I'll be back with a full supply of goods.
Okay, but you be careful.
You know, it looks like a great day. I'm going to get over to the livery stable and pick up the rig that I rented.
Okay.
So nice to see you, Elizabeth. Is there anything you need while William is away?
Just prayers that he'll be safe, Reverend.
I'll pray for him. Don't fret. William knows how to take care of himself.
Whoa. Anybody home? Ezra and Martha Jones. I'll stay the night, and I'll bury you poor souls in the morning.
Can I do for you, gentlemen?
Cold beer, please. Heard the Cantrell gang might be in this way.
Never heard of them.
They're a bad bunch of hombres. They used to operate down to Coastway.
I heard they might be around here. Yeah, I sure hope not. We're a small town. We don't even have a sheriff. If they come here causing trouble, who's going to stand up to them?
Not my problem.
Give them 10 minutes, people. Get aboard.
Well, best of luck to you, bartender.
This is where my story of vengeance begins.
This is the part my readers want to hear about.
I got the wanderlust over a few years living in Placerville, so I decided it was time to make a change. While I was down in Texas, I heard about the town of Tascosa. It was a rough and tumble town on the Panhandle, and it needed a serious dose of law and order. So I packed up our worldly goods and we headed for Texas. The sheriff there had resigned because there was a range war pending. He didn't feel it was worth risking his life over. So they had a young deputy there trying to do the job, but he lacked experience. So the town council voted to hire me. Little did I know what was in store for me over the next few months.
I can imagine.
Elizabeth wasn't happy with the move, but the money was good, and we had a house on the edge of town that was paid for by the town. There had been this feud going on between two cattle ranchers. They were fighting over open range, they were fighting over water rights, barbed wire, and it had been going on between these two ranchers for a while. They were the Adams and the Brown family. So I replaced this guy, Sheriff Matthew Guthrie. He decided to retire because he just didn't want to get caught up in a range war. I talked to Henry Brown and John Adams several times about settling their differences, settling them peacefully, but I had no success. They were two stubborn ranchers, and finally I got them to meet, and I thought that we could avoid any bloodshed, but bloodshed couldn't be avoided.
Sheriff Walker went out to the Brown Ranch to try to negotiate an agreement between the Browns and Adams families. Mr. Adams and his family had settled in the area many years before the Brown family. When the Browns bought the ranch, the first thing they did was to fence in the land with barbed wire. That's what started the conflict. The Adams were big believers in open range. The other problem was the water to the Adams Ranch flowed through the Brown Ranch first.
How was your ride?
Oh, it was very refreshing.
I'm sorry to hear about John, Victoria. He was a good man.
Thank you, Bill. Deeply appreciated.
I'm happy that you two were able to come here today to talk. So far, we've had a few fights, we've had a few missing cattle, but it hasn't been too bad.
That's not true, Sheriff. I had two hands disappeared while riding fence while Guthrie was here. Never found a trace.
Well, the way you treat your hands, it isn't any wonder that they haven't disappeared, just run off altogether.
I pay my hands well. You treat your cattle better than you treat your hired hands.
You know what? My husband was right about you. There's no reason with you. He's not going to be reasonable to deal with. I'm sorry, Bill. You're a waste of valuable time.
Hi, Daniel. That was a refreshing ride. Hello, Sheriff. Mrs. Adams. Did I interrupt your meeting?
No, we're just getting started.
Oh, can I serve you anything to drink? Coffee, tea, whiskey?
Coffee would be good. We'll save the strong stuff for when we come to an agreement.
Coming right up, Sheriff.
You know, the way I see it, Bill, everything was great around here until Lincoln signed that Homestead Act. And then land went up for grabs, and settlers, they were coming in here left and right, bringing their sheep and their cattle and putting up their fences and overstepping boundaries.
You know, I bought this land free and clear, and I have every right to string wire. I'm constantly chasing your cattle out because your boys can't get the job done.
We are very conscientious cattle ranchers, Mr. Brown. Every one of our cows are accounted for and branded, except for those that happen to go missing.
It's not my fault you can't have a handle on your cows, Mrs. Adams.
Yeah, the cattle just don't go missing. They're either stolen for profit, butchered, or both.
You trying to blame me for cattle theft? You got no proof.
If the boot fits, if the boot fits.
Well, here's the coffee. Seems like we need 2 reasonable men to fill in for the situation.
Gender has nothing to do with it, Helga. But then I don't expect a saloon girl like yourself to really understand the value and the intelligence of a real woman.
Okay. Let's everybody back off and settle down here. Attacking each other isn't going to get any of our problems solved. Now, here's the way I see it. Henry, you agree to allow Victoria to put her cattle up into the high country in the summer, and you give her a little bit more water in the creek. Victoria, you tell your boys to stop cutting wire and to repair the damage to the fence that's already been done. Now, can we agree?
Agreed.
Agreed. You know, my boys have just as much right to let off steam in town as hers. But them Adams boys better stop picking fights with them.
Only if you can control your own, especially that young one, Zach. He creates a ruckus. He's got a hair-trigger temper.
She's right, Henry. Zach is good with a gun, but he doesn't have the common sense to know when to keep it in his holster. And he's showing a lot of disrespect for the law. He needs a firm hand.
I told you, Henry. He needs a great whooping. He has no respect. He tells me to stay out of it. Zach is his son. The 3 don't like me anyway. They think I'm only after his pa's money.
Well, there's not much I can do about that, Helga. But if you just try to keeping your boys away from each other if you can, so that maybe during the roundup, they can work together to get your herds up to the railhead on time. We have to learn to cooperate. Can I get a handshake on that?
Judge, I have a question for you.
Do you do divorces? No.
Well, you're a judge.
Yeah?
I'm trying to break up with my old lady. We've been having a problem.
Well, I suggest you go home and make up. I don't do that sort of thing.
Make up? I don't even want to make out with her.
That's something you're just going to have to work out on your own.
Some type of judge you are.
I prefer hanging people.
All right, bets are now closed.
Don't be so serious. Drink up.
Holy bee. What, you think she was serious? Is she some kind of psychic?
Well, if it ain't Sheriff Quickdraw and his lapdog.
Nobody's looking for trouble here, Zach. Go back with your friends.
You're just afraid, old man. You're getting old. You're not as fast anymore. Maybe not as fast as me.
Foolish talk, kid. Go back with your friends.
I ain't no kid. You and me gonna have a meeting soon.
I would use caution to seek vengeance when divine intervention is imminent. Use caution and care when dealing with the karma of life.
What's karma?
For what goes around comes around.
What is she talking about?
Hi, Sheriff. Boston. Good to see you. How's the blacksmithing business?
I'm not doing the smithing anymore.
No.
Two friends of mine and I are bounty hunters now. And we're looking for the Cantrell gang. The bounty is $2,000 for the four of them. Or $500 apiece. Dead or alive.
Well, you know, I don't know how I feel about bounty hunters. You know, they don't have a very good reputation.
Well, Sheriff, we try to bring in everybody alive.
Good luck with that in the Cantwells. I've only been sheriff here for a time, and I haven't had the pleasure of meeting up with them. But I'm just the town sheriff.
The Ace of Spades is the death card. Brings up the question, whose death is imminent?
From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bride. Is that the right key, is it? Is it? Is that my right?
Hi, boys. Come on in. Meet a friend of mine. Bill, that's Isaiah.
Glad to meet you, Sheriff.
Likewise.
And this is Moses.
Mighty fine town you got here.
I heard that you boys are hunting the Cantwell gang.
Yes.
We heard tell that they came in through the States from Mexico. And before they left Mexico, they killed up a whole family. And Mexico put a nice sum on their head. We aim to collect.
Well, I'm sure you boys know how dangerous they are.
Master, we are not in all school teachers. We're gonna get them, and we're gonna get them good.
Get us some whiskey. Give some to the guitar player to wake him up. Maybe then he can play some good music for us.
Whiskey, 2 glasses, please, sir.
From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For
A
this
toast to the end of the Cantwell. Yes, sir.
I'll drink to that.
Seek revenge and dig 2 graves.
So come sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember the Red River Valley and the girl who had loved you so true.
So I guess they never caught up with the Cantwells.
Oh, they did catch up with them. The Cantwells got word that the bounty hunters were going to be traveling through a gully that they knew of at night, and they were going to be camping there.
This is one quiet and peaceful day, boys. It's a wonder out here.
It's so quiet.
Yes. I got hit back. Get out of here! Let's go! Oh, ah!
There was 3 of them. Where's the other guy? You guys are all lousy shots. Spread out and find the other guy.
Coming to my wedding next month, Sheriff?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world, Chet.
Can't wait to have you there.
Henry finds out about this, you're a dead man!
It was a fair fight.
Sheriff, you are a dead man.
Chad! Oh my God, no! It can't be that! It can't be Chad!
Can you get Chet over to the funeral parlor?
It wasn't your fault. He killed Chet. He drew on you. You couldn't help it.
He was just a kid, barely 21, drunk. I'm sick about it. And I'm sick of this job. God help me, that was number 13.
Maybe it's time we moved away. Move somewhere else. Start over. Someplace where you're not known. You don't need to be sheriff anymore. We'll pray on it.
Walker, you murdering polecat, you killed my boy.
Simmer down, Henry. He forced me into it. He was drunk. He drew first. I'm real sorry about it.
Yeah, you look real sorry, Sheriff.
Either me or one of my boys will get you. You won't know when, and you won't know where.
I never did want to come here, Bill. Now you're a walking target. Let's move to a small town where nobody knows us.
I ain't running.
You don't need to be a sheriff anymore. Your heart's not in it.
But starting over again, aren't we too old?
Not starting over, retiring.
I got unfinished business here.
So how did that end up?
Not well. It went badly for Dad and his son. Henry was killed. His son went to trial, was convicted, and hung the next day.
What you thinking about, Sheriff? The funeral?
Stupid kid. He left me no choice. He'd have killed me. Maybe he should have. I don't know.
Nonsense. You had no choice. Besides, you wouldn't be here to help me get out of this God-forsaken town. I need to move on, and I need help.
Elizabeth and I have been thinking about moving too. What do you need, Diane? You need money?
I have money, but I don't have transportation, and I don't know how to drive a horse and buggy. I don't have a lot of personal possessions, so I was hoping to hitch a ride with you. I'm thinking about Tucson. It's a nice town, and I probably won't have any trouble finding work or a place to stay.
Well, we won't be leaving anytime soon, but we won't leave you behind.
Oh, thank you.
We got something to do today, boys. Know what it is?
Talking about killing the sheriff, Paul?
It's a family obligation.
I don't know, Paul. Killing a sheriff? I hate him, but we'll hang.
I'm gonna do it in public? I got a plan. You go into town, you tell the sheriff, our fence has been cut. We're losing cattle. We think the Adams boys are behind it.
I don't know, Paul. Killing a sheriff.
What's the matter with you? He killed your brother. You do what I tell you to do. Now, Hank, we'll take the sheriff out where we cut the wire. We'll run some cattle through there. Make it look good. You hide behind that boulder with your rifle. When the sheriff gets off his horse to check the tracks and the cut wire, gun him down. And if anybody asks, we never saw him. You got it?
Sounds like a plan to me. Make it work.
Now, Fred, you go into town, you tell the sheriff what I told you. Understand?
I got it, Paul. Sheriff, I gotta tell you something. Paul and Hank are planning to kill you. I don't want any part of it. They want me to tell you that there's a rustling going on the ranch. They want you to come out and investigate. Paul, he's gonna take you out there where our fence is cut. Hank is gonna be behind a big boulder and kill you when you get off your horse.
Fred, you're turning in your own brother and father. Why?
They call me a ninny. They treat me like I'm dumb. But I ain't so dumb as to kill Sheriff. Paul, he hits me, but he don't hit Hank.
When am I supposed to go out there, Fred?
As soon as you can get there. They're waiting for you now, Sheriff. I'm gonna stay in town. Paul told me to pick up some supplies while I'm here.
Pa, what happened? I didn't mean to shoot you.
Never should have trusted Fred. Betrayed by my own son.
Okay, Hank. I'm going to help you get your pa back to the ranch, and then you're coming with me. You're under arrest.
So you settled there and opened up your mercantile.
Yes, we opened up in Harker Creek many years ago.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
You here alone, lady? Where's your man?
My husband just stepped out for a minute. He'll be right back. Is there something you need? We'll be closing up soon.
We don't need a whole lot. You ain't got no man coming, lady, do you? We saw him leave town.
Looks like you're here all by your lonesome.
I need you gentlemen to leave, please, so I can finish closing up.
Hey, let us help. Whoops, clumsy me. Got anything else in the store just as sweet?
No, es que más grande, no.
Well, that's funny. Should be open by now.
It's not like Elizabeth to be late opening the store. I hope she's not indisposed.
We'll see what the problem. Elizabeth. Here. Elizabeth. Oh, my God. Yes. Wait, Doc. Richard, quick.
What's wrong? What you see, Tom?
That's Elizabeth. She's dead.
No.
How bad is it, Doc?
It's bad. She's lost a lot of blood. More towels.
Here you go.
I can't move her like this. She's too weak. I gotta work on her here.
Who could have done such a horrible thing?
It's a miracle she's still alive.
Let's pray for her. We'll pray the Doc can save her. Jane, why don't you stay and sit and tell her you're here? She may not have much time left. But let us pray. Amen.
Amen.
Jane, you come around here and hold her tight.
Okay, Doc.
You sit with her and hold her tight and don't let her go.
Hold on, sweetie. Don't you go anywhere. Bill'll be home real soon. Everything's gonna be all right. You just hold on.
We've got to wire Junction City. Bill should be there already. Let's at least wire the sheriff and tell him what happened.
Well, thank God she's not dead.
She's hanging in there. But we gotta get Bill back here. This is a nightmare, a total nightmare. I mean, ever since I've lived here all these years, other than that mine disaster, I've never seen anything like this. This is evil. This is pure evil. They're not people. They're animals. Filthy animals.
Well, Psalms 140 comes to mind, verse 4. Preserve me from the violent man.
Between you and me, I have no idea what's keeping her alive. It's not me. She's lost so much blood. All the bullet wounds? I don't even think I got everything. I think the only reason she's hanging on is waiting for Bill.
He's a God-fearing man, but he's just going to be devastated.
Sheriff Harker. Good to see you. How's things?
Well, I got to talk to you. I just received a wire from Harker Creek just a few minutes ago.
From the looks of you, it don't sound too good.
I want you to sit in. I have something to say to you. It's going to hurt like hell.
What is it? I don't understand. What is it?
No easy way to say it. There's been a robbery, and Elizabeth's been shot.
Oh, my God. No. No.
Oh. The Reverends say that they found her in the bedroom this morning. They're looking for her when the store didn't open. She's hurt bad, but still alive.
I got to get back there. If she dies, I don't know what I'll do.
I've heard rumors about a gang that operated near Coastal Way. They may be in these parts. The Cantwells. There's a $2,000 reward on them, dead or alive. Of course, I don't know if they did this. Look, I'll get you a horse from delivery stable. You take it and go.
But what about my wagon, my supplies?
I'll take care of it. I'll find somebody to drive your wagon to Harker Creek. You can pick up your horse you borrowed and ride it here.
Okay. Here, this should cover the supplies and renting the horse. Thanks for doing this for me, Sheriff. Thank you, Sheriff Potter.
It's for you and Elizabeth.
I got to see Ethan. Is he in his office or in court?
I don't know. We can stop by his office.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Bill?
I'm thinking I'm going after these guys, but I want to make it legal. I want him to give me a temporary U.S. Marshal badge. I'll keep it until the job is done.
Really sorry about Elizabeth, but you want me to give you a license to kill? At least try to bring him back alive. Promise me that. Then I'll give him a good hanging. We're all praying for you and hers. Godspeed.
Are you there, Bill?
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'll always be here.
Bill?
Yes?
Promise me, Bill.
Anything, Elizabeth.
Promise me that you'll go on living after I'm gone. Promise me you'll find happiness.
I can't imagine living without you.
Promise me, Bill. You have to. For both of us.
I promise.
Do you remember our first date?
Of course I do.
You were so nervous. I love you, Bill.
I love you too, Elizabeth, always.
Bill?
Yes?
Will you brush my hair?
Yes. Elizabeth, I love you always. No.
Nobody saw anything, Bill. We found her the next morning. We went to investigate because the store wasn't open yet. I'm really sorry, Bill. I'm just so sorry.
You're sorry. You're sorry? We have been loyal members of the church. We tried to live good Christian lives. And what did it get us? How could God let this happen to my wife?
God didn't really do this, Bill. It was just an act of pure evil. I'm really sorry, Bill.
I don't care. I'm going to find the people that did this, and I'm going to kill all of them and send them straight to hell.
Bill, Lord is vengeance, not yours.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to kill them all. You'll be fine, and the townspeople will be here to help you, and I'll come back someday.
We're so very grateful. We can't thank you enough. Godspeed and have a safe journey.
Godspeed? Yeah, right. What a joke.
We're all very sorry for what happened. I know you're bitter, but time will heal and
the Lord works in mysterious ways and all that. Well, I'll tell you, Jane, he's keeping me in the dark on this one.
Eddie was drunk most of the time. He did odd jobs for drinks, but folks tolerated him. Nobody paid much attention to him.
Mr. Walker, I seen something I think it might be important.
What? What, Eddie? What did you see?
I seen some 4 men leaving that mercantile that morning when they found poor Miss Elizabeth.
Can you describe them, Eddie?
My memory's not so good when I've been drinking. But one was a Mexican, and the other, I think, was the boss man. He was on a big black horse with white stockings. And there were 2 others. One was young, I think.
Eddie, you just earned yourself a reward. Take this, go over to the mercantile, get yourself some food, Eddie.
I wasn't always like this. I was a miner once, a damn good one. Back when this was the Lucky Dog mine, not Harker's Creek. Why did God let this happen? My pa, my brother gone. Their bodies are still lying in that collapsed tunnel. My ma, dying of a broken heart. I should be with them, lying in that tunnel. But all I got is this. I hope you find peace, Bill. I really do.
Eddie, do you remember which way they went?
West. They went west, Bill.
Hi, Bill. I'll go to whiskey.
Sam, so this is where you ended up.
Yeah, sorry to hear about your wife getting killed. What are you going to do about that?
I'm on the trail of the gang that did it.
Yeah. Well, back then, the range war at Tuscosa, with bullets flying and people dying, it was just too much excitement for me. I'm happy to be right here. Back there, you didn't know from day to day whether it was going to be your last.
That's right.
You do know I had a shotgun and a mallet behind the bar.
You.
Oh.
You better mind your business, Marshal, or you're a dead man.
How you feeling, Marshal Walker?
Like I've been caught in a stampede. Who are you? Where am I?
My name is Michael. I'm just passing through.
I saw what those ruffians did to you. Do you know those fellows?
I'm pretty sure I know who and what they are. My wife was shot and killed, and I'm on the trail of the guys what did it. I gotta get up and get riding.
Are you sure you can ride? I treated your wounds. Don't think you have any broken bones.
I'll be okay. I sure appreciate what you did for me, but I gotta get up and get riding. I'll bet you they're out of town already. By the way, how'd you know my name?
Piece of paper fell out of your pocket. It said a judge made you a temporary U.S. Marshal.
Well, I've got to get tracking them. What are you going to do now?
Well, I was thinking about riding along with you for a spell, if you don't mind the company.
As long as you can keep up, I don't mind. We gotta get going. Riverside's the next stop. Drop your gun. I got you covered.
What do you want, senor? You here to rob me? I have nothing.
You were with 3 other men. Where are they?
I'm all alone.
You're lying. You were with 3 other men. Where are they?
My horses went lame. Now they leave me behind.
Were you part of the Cantwell gang that robbed the mercantile in Harker Creek and killed a woman?
Por favor, senor, I didn't do it. It was el niño. The kid, as you say.
I'm gonna kill you right here.
He says he didn't do it. I believe him. He says it was the kid. Maybe that's what they call him.
Get your horse. You're coming with us.
With us? Huh?
Thanks for holding them for me, Sheriff. Any good restaurants around here?
Yeah.
There's a really good one right down the road. It's called Sophie's.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, but the saloon has decent meals, and it's a lot cheaper.
What do you plan to do when we catch up to these cowboys?
They shot my wife. They left her for dead. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Romans 12:19-21. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
We were faithful to the Lord. And what did it get us? What?
You can't do it, William. If you do, it will haunt you for the rest of your life. You've got to take them in to hang.
She's gone. She was only 67 years old. We were married for 50 years.
Would she want you to do this? I think not. Don't give up those years as a lawman. God loves you, William, whether you believe it or not.
They have to be punished.
They will be, William. They will be.
I want to add a little humanity to the story. Let's take it back.
Back? How far back?
To the beginning. Your beginning.
Okay. Well, I was born William Walker on October 8th, 1820 in Concord, New Hampshire. And like any other kid in those days, I had chores to do around the house. As I got older and going to school, I had more responsibility. My father worked in the sawmill. On weekends and summer vacations, I worked with him. I did odd jobs in the mill, and I got 25 cents a day. The owner of the mill was a man named Hanson. You sure you want to hear all of this? Which one of you sidewinders killed my wife?
Your wife? I killed her.
I'm gonna kill you right here.
Can't kill me, Marshal. You're just a lawman.
And what law above or below do you think is gonna save you from me killing you?
Go ahead and kill me. Join me in hell, old man.
If you know any prayers, you better be saying them now.
Just do it. I don't regret what I did to your woman. In fact, I wish I could have done more.
For Elizabeth.
Would Elizabeth want this? We did it, Lord.
The circuit judge should be here in about a week, Marshal Walker. There's a $2,000 reward out of Tascoosa for these boys for robbery and murder. You want me to send that to you?
No, send it to the mercantile in Harker Creek.
How you doing, Bill? You just went through a god-awful tragedy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'll see what Michael's going to do. He and I have become good friends.
Michael? Who's Michael?
Michael, he's the guy I came in here with.
I didn't see anybody but you and the Mexican when you got here.
Well, but
Are you okay, Bill?
Glory be. Thank you, Lord, and thank you, Michael.
Who's Michael?
It's okay. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. It's nothing, Sheriff. You take care of those animals for me.
Well, they ain't going anywhere.
Wait a minute. What's going on?
What are you talking about?
Well, it doesn't seem that anybody else but me can see you.
Well, I am kind of unassuming.
You are.
Phil.
Diane.
Michael.
Diane.
Wait a minute. You can see him?
I want to thank you, Bill. I know this was difficult for you. I think this story is going to be a great one of good and evil and redemption. Truly do.
It was a hard time in my life. I was mad at God for what happened to Elizabeth. He sent Michael to save me from myself.
You really think Michael was an angel?
I do. I don't have any other explanation.
Amazing.
No, amazing grace. I'll see you soon, Eric.
Bye, Mr. Walker.
Goodbye.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Thanks, my friend.
Don't repay anyone evil for evil.
A soul like me, who once was lost, but now am found. Blind, but now I see. It was you who taught my heart to fear, and you